Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below.
Oh, hey, look, it's He-Man. That is not... That actually is He-Man.
By the power of Grayskull. You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Masters of the Universe figure. It's from the Masterverse line. It's the 40th anniversary He-Man figure. I'm super excited about this. I've been a fan of this brand since I was a kid, so let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have He-Man in the packaging, and I do say I like it. We got the 40th logo up here. It's got Masterverse at the top. It says Masters of the Universe. Looks very much like the old school packaging in the new box. I really do dig that. We get the meteors on the sides. Looking pretty darn cool. So just a close-up. There's the Masterverse logo. Very cool. I'm digging that. He-Man. I love the little logo. How it kind of has that hologram foil feel. There he is in the box. Masters of the Universe He-Man. Down at the bottom. Glorious looking packaging. Side of the art. Again, like the old boxes from the 80s. I definitely dig that. One of the moons of Eternia. So yeah, very cool. Back of the packaging here has some beautiful artwork reminiscent of the old school boxes. Get a little right up at the bottom. So just a close-up. Very cool, definitely digging that. Wish we got a Battle Cat too, that'd have been nice. And then we've got a little write-up here at the bottom next to Skeletor. If you want to pause that, you are more than welcome to. And that's really about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy out of box and see what we think. So here we have the 40th anniversary He-Man out of the packaging, and this guy is pretty cool. There are things I like, things I don't like. It's very much a Masterverse style figure. I mean, it's pretty much that kind of body with some, looks of the old vintage type of He-Man. It stands pretty well. I think it's built pretty well for the most part. There are, again, some things I'm not too terribly digging on it, and we'll kind of talk about that. But overall, I mean, it looks pretty decent. So he comes with a lot of accessories. I do appreciate that. Let's take a look at the shield. So kind of the classic He-Man shield. We got some nice detail on the back. Be cool if the leather straps were painted like the front of the shield. We get a battle axe. Very classic He-Man. Definitely dig this. Lots of great detail. Love the little chips on the blade. Again, I wish it was painted and the leather strap would have been painted. That would have been nice. Being the 40th anniversary, just a little bit more detail for the price. And he comes with some alternate hands. So he does have a punchy punch hand right here, which is pretty cool. And then he's got an open face hand here, a little slappy face. And that's really, I found, the best way to use the shield. When you put it on there, this little hand can clamp onto the shield. So yeah, I use that with the shield. And looking at the sword, the most important accessory, looks pretty good. Looks like the animated sword from back in the day. I wish that these leather straps either weren't there or painted, one or the other. But yeah, overall this looks pretty cool. I like it. Seems a bit long, but it's about right for this style of He-Man, I suppose. So looking at the figure itself, as far as articulation goes, the head's on a really nice ball joint. You can get a lot of range of motion. I definitely dig that. He's got a twist at the waist right here. He's got a diaphragm joint as well, which is pretty cool. The armor has a really weird connector piece in the back. just kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Arms move up and down. They do move out. There's a twist at the bicep right there. And then we got a double jointed elbow. Joints are kind of stiff. But yeah, that's there. Wrists do twist and hinge, which is pretty darn cool. I definitely like that. Now, this brace over here is not permanently attached, so be aware of that. Legs kick that far forward. Don't kick back much at all. They do have a twist at the upper thigh. We've got a double jointed knee, and we've got a twist at the boot, which is cool. I definitely dig that. There is a hinge joint at the foot, but again, they're kind of tight. And we got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, the sculpt is very good. I love the accessories, love the harness here. It's the paint on the face. It looks like he's either got a sunburn or he's got a bad spray tan job. It just doesn't look very good. I'm not happy with that, but I really do like the sculpt. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted well, love the harness, love the belt, the loincloth looks really, really good. The right arm actually has the brace I like, but that left arm's got that kind of newer age brace they've been putting on the figures, and I'm just not a fan of that. I'd rather have the matching braces, but it does incorporate multiple generations into this figure. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, sculpted well. I think they did a really good job with the paint apps on the boots. I like this kind of reddish brown color they got going on. They got a nice black wash going on there. They did a really, really good job at getting that color and the paint and sculpt all together, and well, that's appreciated. For comparison, here we have the 40th anniversary Masterverse He-Man next to a vintage Thunder Punch He-Man, and it's very cool to see these guys side by side, 40 years apart from one another, and very cool. The Thunder Punch He-Man's always been one of my favorite He-Man figures as a kid. I loved my original He-Man as well, but there was something about this one I really liked, and to see this with a 40th anniversary is very, very cool. Of course, the Masterverse is a bit taller than the old 5.5-inch figure, but it's really cool to see them side by side, and oddly enough, the browns in the boots and the loincloth and the oranges on it are very, very similar to each other, much more so than the original He-Man from the original line, and that just struck me as pretty cool. So is the Masterverse 40th anniversary He-Man figure something that you want in your Motu collection? I'm going to say yes if you're an OG He-Man fan, just because it's the 40th anniversary figure. But to be honest, I would probably leave it in the box. I think it looks better in the box with the artwork and that face paint they got going on, that kind of sunburnt look. Just doesn't really cut it for me out of the box. The shadows in the box kind of hide it a little bit better, which is really unfortunate because all around, it's a pretty good figure and definitely worth a pickup if you're an OG fan. So there he is, the 40th anniversary He-Man from Masterverse, Masters of the Universe.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.